the table. We cannot do full reviews because there will be not enough time, obviously. But we can have a bit of brief critique or something like that.
We thought about that, and we chose to work with that after the Industrial Revolution era because we also would like to keep the districts, or not classes, but maybe some different roles about workers, activists, farmers. That's why.
Okay. Why don't you break into areas at least?
There will be multiple, of course.
Yeah. But at least, I mean, instead of this floating words around, I think it would be better to. At least it gives the idea of it. As visuals, where are we? Because we saw some references, but
These are just the references we have, and we couldn't start on the visuals yet because there was a lot of problem with the gameplay.
okay, I don't know. I don't see that much issues with the gameplay. I don't know.
So I place my markers here. How do I place them here? How do I get that? Why would I ever want to go to -2?
Because you wouldn't go to -2, but for example, if you would like some reputation in the game, and for example, if you can't afford any other reputation, for one reputation you have to consider giving -2 time to get one energy and one reputation at the same place. There is no.
You always get everything here. When,
Yes,
when I go here, I pay 2 time, I get 1 energy and 1
Yes.
reputation. Alrighty.
But there is no strict movement on the map.
Yeah. I play. You have workers. Like, how do I?
Yes, there's pounds to
How
each
many?
play. Like 4 or 6.
Do they get back, or if I place them here, they will be forever there?
No, you move it throughout the game, but if you move your pawn to park and then you move to dispensary, you can leave your token here so that you remember where have you been 2 tours later.
Is there a limit of how many position I can be in? I mean, like,
It is
what is the benefit of knowing that I was there and now I'm here?
because of the cards that you will complete throughout, or maybe we thought there will be maybe interactions if you left a token there. So if pawns meet up or tokens meet up there.
How do I win?
You win
By having contributed the most?
Yes. Also, you might lose at second tour if your resources drop to 0, all of them.
And you want to track this, how many resources I have?
Yes.
Why don't you give people tokens for that?
Because we thought it would be easier to slide, because when you move your pawn, you can see, okay, if I have -1 many, I have this. Instead of counting the tokens here, we thought it would be much easier for a slider.
So you are limited, you can never have more than 10.
Yes, but
Actually, one thing that I had suggested, which I think it's
yes, I
possible.
thought about it a lot, but I couldn't figure it out.
I think it's a possible, interesting idea. There is a bit of in Le Havre. I think there is a bit of that.
I see something like that often. It looks like this would be like dual layered, and you just have a cube. And you can slot that cube in here, and it basically cannot move. And then you can move it in here, and it fits perfectly, and it cannot move.
You take it out and
Yeah.
you take it.
Yeah, I think that is the smartest thing if you want to have something
Yes.
easy that you can do for this. You just need to have a double layered board. Yeah. A lot of games.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but I don't have.
I always see that,
one
and
in
I always
mind.
think like, this is smart because it's so easy. You just need a cube.
Yes.
I also like that you pick a theme that is not today. I think that makes it easier for people to abstract things, because nobody wants to think about so much about today pollution. But if you can just make it abstract and say like, back in the days or something, I like that. Alternative history.
Which is
Do we have
more
a rule
likely for you to go on? I mean, which style?
Hocam, we are thinking of, at the initial idea we thought more like a isometric map, but now we thought like maps.
Make it isometric, that's a good idea.
This would look more suitable for the game, we thought, but there's not get any sketches.
That will look boring, probably. I think isometric is a good idea.
Isometric?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a rule book?
Not yet. But
Write it. You know, it sucks. It's the most boring part, but it's extremely good for you. You know, like if you have an idea to like keep it in mind. So I think you should write a rule book and try to explain, like you should be able to explain in one sentence, how do I win? Like, what's the objective? Like, okay, you are I don't know, what am I in that city? Do I have some influence? Am I like just a normal person? Like, what's my role? And what do I want to achieve?
we thought about
You want to become the most powerful merchant in Lisbon, something like that, you know?
we thought about adding roles, but we weren't sure if the roles will contribute to something or these are just
They don't
roles.
have to. I just have to have an idea what I am.
Yes.
Am I just a normal guy living in that city and trying to survive, or like am I, like I don't know, a politician or?
We thought it would be a bad thing if the role wouldn't contribute to the game,
that doesn't
but
matter.
I will consider.
You know, everybody can be a merchant. We are all merchants, and we are trying to build the most successful business in the city. It doesn't match the scene now, but like, I think something to formulate something like that you can tell to someone. Like, you're a merchant, this is your city, and this is your goal.
We also thought like these resource sliders would have a personality card there, and there will be maybe villagers, farmers, business owners, at that time factory owners, factory workers, or activists, and they will all start with a certain rule here.
I mean,
They-
that makes it more complicated, right? You need to balance it.
Yes.
So you can do that later.
Yes.
Like try, everybody has the same thing, and then probably do it later. But I think it's important that I understand who I am. Sure. You know, like, because what am I? Am I a citizen? Like, why would I, I think you need to define these roles, or that would help people get into the game.
I was absent.
Yeah.
But I totally
I did
agree.
something really smart. I said something really smart.
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm relaxed.
Cool. I like this. You know, I saw it. I immediately understand it. I think that's good.
I saw this kind of like Kingdom Come with Deliverance, but I think they made it with circles. Is it? I don't know. It would work
Sure.
definitely easier.
Of course.
Yes.
Circles.
I was like,
Also.
which game does it? Okay, this is not diagram, but
I just found that always like it's so elegant. But
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
You also save space.
I don't know.
Like
This is numbers.
this is more compact. You know.
Yeah.
This was an interesting way of using dice.
Yeah. Dice are great. And there's a reason why they exist for 6,000 years.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, bring pictures to it. Like try to make it look as soon as possible, because that, like you will play it, right? You will play it. It has such a huge effect on you. Like it will be something completely different for you to experience it. So I would try to make it look good, even if you have to then change it 10 times, try to make it look good as soon as possible, because that will just change your complete relationship.
We just couldn't figure out what we should do first or later because it was complicated.
Do it with ChatGPT.
Yes.
Hey, ChatGPT, make a isometric map of, like, I don't know, like a city in the 1900s. It's really nice.
On board.
Yes.
Try to make it look nice, then it will be so much easier for you guys. You will enjoy it so much more.
But these are the pieces.
We thought
And you
it
have
will be
different
easier to decide on how is the game going to work 100%, and then